So I've gone ahead and opened up WB EMP bonus and named it 3-WB EMP bonus. And we're going to be entering some functions and formulas into this. And this time, instead of just using cell references, we're actually going to name ranges of cells and use those names in our formulas and functions. So we are going to highlight B7 through B15. And next to our formula bar, we have a name box. And what we're going to do is click right on the reference that's in there, and we're going to key in years. Now, as we name things, it is very important that you pay attention to how you're spelling it and whether you're using upper or lower case. So I'm using a capital Y in the word years. And I'm going to go ahead and press enter so it'll take that change. And now it associates this group of cells with the word years. And we are going to click on E7. And we are going to name this cell profit. And again, you do have to be kind of careful when you're keying these in. Don't really want any typos or anything, okay, because we're associating this particular name with the cell. I'm going to go ahead and press enter. And then I'm going to click on F7 and I'm going to key up here for the name. And I'm going to key in 5 and over. Press enter. And then I'm going to click over here on G7. And I'm going to call this one less than 5. And you'll notice that I'm not putting any spaces in, but at the beginning of the next word, I am capitalizing. So afterward, the word less, instead of a space, I'm doing a capital T. Then I've got the word than, and after the N, I'm doing a capital F. This is very common in computer programming, called camel casing. It's a very normal way of naming things. So I'm going to go ahead and press enter. And then I'm going to go over to A1. And I'm going to click on that name box. And then you'll notice that all of these named ranges display. And if I click on years, it'll highlight that range. And if I click on profit, the active cell goes to profit. So it is associating those names with those cells that I had selected. Now I'm going to go down into A19. And I'm going to key in a little label, average service. And I'm going to press enter. And I'm going to go over to B19. And they want me to average the years. So we've used the average function before. So I'm going to manually type it in, equal average. And you'll notice as I manually type it in, it does display a little tip for me, which is pretty awesome. So I can just double click on that and it actually puts it in there for me. And then what I want to average are the years. So I'm going to key in years, put my right parenthesis in, and you will notice that it immediately is highlighting the years because those are the cells associated with that text. So I'm going to go ahead and press enter. Okay, and then you're going to see the result. Now I should point out that range names like this, like years, are not case sensitive. So I could type in a lowercase y for years and it still will work. So they're not case sensitive, but they are typo sensitive. So if you make a typo, then it won't work. Okay? Or You just have to key it in misspelled. Now we are going to format this because we have a lot of twos, trailing twos, and we only want one digit past the decimal point. So we're going to click on that figure, and we are going to decrease the decimal until we only see one decimal point. And then we're going to go ahead and save our changes. Now keep this open because we're not quite done with it. The next activity is going to continue working on this.